with another book haul. I am so very excited to sit down and share with you guys all of the books that I have bought within the last few months. I believe my last book haul was back in November, so it's been 3 months since I've done a book haul, but these are all of the books that I have gotten within those 3 months, and I thought, why not sit down and share with you guys all of the beautiful books that I have gotten. As I was picking them off the shelves, I was like, every single one of these are books with sprayed edges. I have an addiction with them at the moment. I say at the moment, but this may be a forever life thing. I absolutely love books with sprayed edges as a special edition books. Now, without further ado, sit back, relax, grab your tea, grab your coffee, whatever your fun drink is, and I hope you enjoy this video. Let me just share with you guys how beautiful this stack is. Are you joking? This makes me so happy. The very first 2 books that I have here are the second and third book in the Cherry Heart series, I believe this is called. This is from Melanie Harlow. Her books are recently getting rolled out in new covers, and when they first get released, they come out with these beautiful sprayed edges. There is like a piece of like item or just like object that is significant to the story on the spine, and I love it. The original covers with just like the guys that are shirtless, I can't get past it. I can't. I wouldn't have picked it up. I wouldn't have bought the book if it was like that, but the moment that they came out with these books, in my mind, I'm like, it's a different story. Like, I feel like I can get past like the cringy guy that was on the first cover with this now being the cover. So in my last haul, I showed the first book that is in the series. Then as the months were going by, the rest of the series is coming out. So the second book in the series is Hideaway Heart. As you can see, there's these beautiful cameras on the spine. So we already know cameras, photography, video, whatever it is going to be a big part of the story. So when I saw this at Walmart, I read the first sentence and I was like, I am buying it. It says, all I wanted was a break. 2 weeks off from being Pixie Heart, a country music sensation, and 14 days of peace, privacy, and solitude as a plain old Kelly Joe Sullivan. But thanks to some overzealous paparazzi, my family refuses to let me go anywhere alone, and I'm stuck sharing this tiny cabin with a tall and dark bearded bodyguard. So she's a famous country singer, and she wants a break, and she wants like this solitude, like just 2-week vacation in a cabin, and her parents give her a bodyguard. She's immediately gonna be like, I don't even need you, get away from me, I don't want anything to do with you. But then by the end of the book, they're gonna be wrapped around each other's fingers. I'm so excited. Then I believe this is like the 4th book. It didn't come out the way that I like saw them in store. It wasn't like the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th book in the series that like traditionally how it releases. I think it was like 1st, 2nd, and then it was like 4th. For whatever reason, that's how they release it. It's a Slapshot Surprise. So as you can see from the spine, there are mittens and there is hockey sticks. So we already know that there's going to be a hockey romance. The first sentence is literally, in my defense, I thought the plane was going to crash. Are you joking? That sounds so intriguing. So those are the 2 first books in this haul. I haven't read a book with a bodyguard yet. I know there's a ton out there. I just haven't gotten around to one yet. And then this one, it literally just says, I thought the plane was going to crash. Like, that sounds so intense, so entertaining, and it just makes me so excited. Then to the next 3 books. These are the first 3 books in the Hunger Games series. When I tell you, I actually gasped when I saw these in store. I did not know that they were going to be coming out with these new covers, the new editions, and I was so very excited when I saw them. Me and my boyfriend were celebrating Valentine's Day. My boyfriend literally asked me like, what do you want to do after this? And I was like, I know I shouldn't, but I really want to go to the Walmart section and just see what they have. I love going every like few weeks, few months to see what new books are there, and I literally had myself convinced that I wasn't gonna buy anything. I just wanted to look, and so when I saw these, I was like, these are absolutely beautiful, and I was like, no, I'm not gonna buy them. I'm not gonna buy them. I actually told myself I'm not going to, and then he goes, no, I'll buy them for you. When your boyfriend, when your partner buys the books for you so that you don't have to break like your book buying ban or like have the guilt of buying books that you don't need. So he came in clutch. So the very first book, of course, is The Hunger Games. The spine, the cover, it's absolutely beautiful. The leaves on the cover has foil on them and it's just so pretty. Then to the second book we have Catching Fire. So beautiful. Then to the last one I have Mockingjay. I'm such a sucker for purple. This is so beautiful. I absolutely love the Hunger Games movies as well. It's one of those movies that I love to like binge watch every like a year or so, where like me and my boyfriend will literally just like sit and watch like all three of the movies in like a span of like a week because the movies are so good. So I knew that I wanted to buy the books, but when I saw that they were on the ban list, I was like, okay, I want to make sure that I get my hands on these before or if these books get banned. I'm still a little delusional. I hope these books don't get banned. But when I saw that not only do they have all of the Hunger Games series, a series that may get banned, but have them in these beautiful editions, I was like, I really want to get my hands on these books because in the future I may literally not be able to. I was liking pictures on Instagram that were special edition books and I stumbled across Bad Woman books, and when I tell you, I was like a kid at a candy store. I was like, there is a whole world out here and so many businesses that specialize on these. Take my money. The very first book that I got from them was The 7-Year Slip by Ashley Poston. These books are absolutely stunning. They are actual pieces of artwork in my opinion. The way that the sprayed edges look, I think it's actually pieces of art. This book is one of my favorite romance books ever, and when I saw that they had it with sprayed edges, I bought it. I kept looking on their website. It's dangerous on there. It really is. The next book that I got from them is You and Me on Vacation. This is by Emily Henry, and the sprayed edges on this one, are you joking? So beautiful. I love that every square has something that's significant to the story, and it's in the UK cover. It was such an easy add to cart moment. Then I also got A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. This is by Holly Jackson. Look at that, like just like the detail is stunning. So I felt less guilty buying these books because I've read them, so I wasn't adding books to my TBR. But then I saw this one and I was like, I'm buying it. This is Holding the Reins. This is by Paisley Hope. Absolutely gorgeous. Those are the 4 books that I got from Bad Woman Books. I absolutely love them. I would highly recommend for you to go check out their website. They also have a ton of fantasy books as well, so if you're like, oh, those are kind of all romance, I mean this one is like a spooky scary one, but they don't just have romance books, they have fantasy, they have romantasy, and they just have all different kinds of books on there. And what's so awesome about their website is they literally were like, I want people to be able to buy books that they love and books that they want in sprayed edges. Like, we will make that book that you want in sprayed edges. Like, and they literally tell you, like, email us, DM us books that you want us to do with the sprayed edges and we will do them. Like, they want it available to us. They're literally hand feeding us like the most beautiful books ever and giving us the privilege to be like, request a book. Are you joking? They actually do have a request form, now that I'm remembering. They have a whole like request form on their Instagram where you can go in and just like say what books you want. Then to the last 3 books in this lovely book haul. These are all the books that I have gotten from Afterlight the past 3 months. I am so happy that I have a book subscription with them. It's been whoa, that was like a tongue twister. It's been since September, and every single one of their books I've been so happy with. I think every single one of them have been so beautiful. They've been executed so well. You can tell that a lot of thought went into them. And even though it's the Afterlight box, like they're all romance books, I feel like every single one of the romance books I've gotten since September have been unique and different in their own ways, and you'll see right now. So the book that I got in November was Make the Season Bright. This is by Ashley Herring Blake, and this is a sapphic Christmas novel. gorgeous. And a moment for the hardcover. All of their books as well are signed from the author, and they have beautiful artwork in the middle. Then the book for December was I Did Something Bad. I don't want to butcher the author's name. The sprayed edges on this one is also very beautiful. As you can tell, it is all the same color. I do wish that they had like the pen, the camera, and I think that's food, the dumplings, as a different color so you can see it more clearly. I feel like even the camera's not picking it up. Like, it's very, very subtle, but I still think it's very beautiful. I do gotta say though, the naked hardcover for this one I feel like did save the sprayed edges. I love the cover. It's so cool. It goes to show you what this book is going to be. And a moment for the art. Literally on the back it says an Asian Bonnie and Clyde, but you know, with stakes raised. So there's gonna be some sort of mystery, there's gonna be some murder. It says I did something bad. I don't know about murder, but it looks like the stakes are raised. It's gonna be a little more suspenseful. As you can tell from the cover itself, there's gonna be some mystery that they're going to solve. And I love the idea. Now to the very last book in this haul. I've been having so much fun filming this video, I don't even want it to end. This one is Under Lock and Key. This is by Lana Ferguson. If you saw the TikTok where I said Lotch and Key, no you didn't. I'm a little embarrassed because I literally made a TikTok where I said Under Lotch and Key. And although maybe people already know that I'm illiterate, I think it's but then one of you guys commented and was like, I think that's Lock, pronounced Lock, like Loch Ness Monster. Anyways, I didn't even have to comment on the fact that that happened, but I did. So I'm just like continuing the embarrassment. Under Lock and Key, as you can tell from the back, there's a Loch Ness Monster. Guys, I think this might be one of my next picks. I say that and then there's like 4 other books downloaded on my Kindle. There's just so many good books in such little time. And this is a book that looks so intriguing. So let's give a moment for the beautiful cover. I love that the purple has foiling on it so it reflects. Now a moment for the sprayed edges. These might be one of my absolute favorite sprayed edges because I love the Loch Ness Monster on the spine. And I also love the way that it has an ombre effect. It's so pretty. A moment for the naked hardcover. There's even like water droplets on the cover. Look at how pretty that is. The inside is one of my favorites. I love the stained glass. The back as well. Like, I want to be in that scene with that character. I love how diverse these books are, and it makes it feel like the books aren't repetitive. Like, this one is a sapphic Christmas romance book. This one is a Asian Bonnie and Clyde romance book. Then to the last one, there's a Loch Ness Monster in the story. I just absolutely love how all of the tropes in the books are different and all the stories seem so different from one another, so it doesn't feel like the same repetitive story every month. I love it. That concludes today's video. I am so very happy with what my eyes are seeing right now. Those are so pretty. Please comment down below the book that you most recently bought, and that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you so very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!